Eddy Sato!
If you get a chance tonight, everyone walk up and smell Jen's face. It's an inside joke for us. People, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm kind of in a mood. Yeah, I don't know if bad shit is happening to you over the past few days, but I'm, yeah, that's the phrase I fucking hate. I was about to talk about Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is 48 million miles away on a good fucking day. It is impossible for something that far away to have any impact on your life. It is ridiculous and it's bullshit. Now, having gone off on that tirade, I will say that Mercury is a motherfucker. So far, since Mercury went blah, see? Fuck you, Mercury. So far, since Mercury went retrograde, the following things have happened to me. First, my brother got shot.
What?
True story. 2, chain fell off my bike. I'll get to why that's 2. 3, the girl I've been trying to date all summer, let me know she's moving away. Thank you, America. Let's get to that first thing. You would think that would be the biggest item, my brother getting shot. But if you knew my brother, you know it was only a matter of time. It is a weird way to grow up and live that way, expecting someday your brother to get shot. And fuck you, Mercury again, matter of time, I was talking to my mother, found out my brother was gonna be okay, but I asked her, how's my stepfather handling this? Because he's a like, sweet little Irish guy. And my mom goes, he's not doing so well. I'm like, why is that? And my mom goes, well, it's so foreign to him. He's not like us. Which kind of reminded me, I forgot that my brother and I were Doughboy and Ricky. Thank you, one person who remembers the 90s. My stepfather was not furious. Joke's back there for you. But yeah, my brother got shot by a drug dealer. That story kind of writes itself. Those of you who are thinking, oh, your brother got shot by a drug dealer, did he run down to the corner and say, hey, this is a drug-free zone, you get out of here, drug dealer, and then he got shot? Well, thank you for your kindness, but that's not how my family rolls. So yeah, kind of embarrassed by myself by the series of emotions that I went through. I found out your brother's been shot. Sadness. Oh my God. Is he gonna be okay? Well, yes. Relief. Thank God. How'd he get shot? Drug dealer shot me. Anger. Fuck. Why fuck? Because that means when I go home for Thanksgiving, we're gonna have to hold an intervention. And no one makes a good turkey after an intervention. That is a proven fact. Anyway, let's move on to the bike chain thing. Seems like a simple thing. Thank you. I like turkey. Anyway, this bike chain thing, you would think, not a big deal. Come on, your bike chain fell off. Kind of a big deal when you're doing about 30 miles an hour. And this look right here, this when you're not like a rockette, not very cool, kind of annoying. Bunch of fixed gear hipsters looking at me like, fuck you. That was a bicycle joke for like 5% of you. Thanks for kidding me. All right, but here's the bigger thing. The girl I've been trying to date moving away. Thank you. I'm an East Coast guy. I'm like, don't let the boyish good looks fool you. I'm in my 40s. All I want to do is have kids. I want to raise a family. And none of my friends have any sympathy for me because I got divorced and I thought, I'll be divorced for 1 year, play the field, and then I'll meet someone and I'll get married again. That was 6 years ago. In that 6 years, I still have not figured out where to find women that I should be dating of my age group. According to Facebook, they're all watching American Horror Story or Walking Dead. Turns out, I don't like scary shit. And so all my friends have no sympathy for me because in the time that I was with my ex, that whole decade-long thing, see, when I was in my 20s, there used to be this thing where I'd go to a bar and I'd meet a woman and we'd get drunk and then we'd go back to my place and we'd do some sex type things. Well, it turns out after 10 years and after all the changes in the world, when you go back to a bar, turns out that ritual still exists. It's, my friends have no sympathy for me because I keep banging 20-year-olds. Thank you. Look at you, clapping. It's not that. It's not. It seems good on paper, but it's not. I will say, why? 20-year-olds, not that good at sex. Want to prove me wrong? Anyway. No, truth is, I don't know if like when I was in my 20s, 20-year-olds, just like we as a collective group weren't good, and now that I'm older, I can sense the generational gap, or whether your generation, the 20-year generation, you're just bad at it. And I think you guys, you grew up too aggressive. You have too much access to porn. I tell you what, seriously, first woman I got together with after I got divorced, we're in bed, we're doing some good old, it's all nice, and all of a sudden she looks me deep in my eyes and she goes, "Choke me." What? Choke me, I like to be choked. Alright, oxygen, I've heard about this. Alright, chokey, choke. Then she goes, "Call me your dirty whore." Oh, time out. How about calling you my willing Victoria's Secret model? That's some role play I can get behind. Turns out, I don't want a dirty whore. I'll call you a dirty whore, but no, that's gonna turn me off. Here's another thing. My friends didn't care, by the way. She wanted to, oh yeah, look at me and go, she wanted to choke you. It was terrible. This other one, this recently happened. We're gonna get dramatic right here, brace yourselves. There was with this 24-year-old woman. We were doing another number in my room, and she was on top of me, and she squirted into my mouth, and I almost drowned. Right? That's terrible. Which, by the way, this whole squirting thing, I think it's like an evil plan by now. Like the National Organization of Women sent out a newsletter like, "Hey ladies, are you tired of making 62 cents to the dollar for every man? Well, we've come up with something. It's a way to boost his ego and piss on him." Squirting, it was terrible. And all my friends would be like, "Oh, she was 24? I'm like, "You're missing the point that I almost died." Terrible. Just squirted right in my mouth, no warning. Who does that? Sorry, karma's a bitch. Alright, one last joke. Here's the thing is, when you're dating 20-year-olds and you're not moving on, all my friends, they have kids and they have houses and they're coming into money, and there I am, I'm at the house looking at them and the housewarming, just looking around going, "Oh, man, I wish my parents would die." Anyway, thank you guys all very much.